Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. I am your host today on this channel, so thank you for clicking on this video and watching this. I really appreciate it. So before I get into this, I'm going to tell you guys my story on how Uber and Lyft paid off my debt. Yes, I know, debt. It's such a bad word. Debt. It should be a curse word, debt. Such a bad word. Uber and Lyft helped me pay off my debt, and I just want to share you guys my story. I want to be 100% transparent. There's a lot of people who assume that I don't drive, people who assume that I've never driven ever, which is more entertaining than anything. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys my story and be legit with you guys, and you know, maybe I can inspire one of you guys to do the same. So yeah, anyways, before I get into the whole story, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to make more money being a rideshare driver. A lot of the videos on our channel are about how to increase your income, but on the other hand, a lot of our videos we also focus on the why. So after talking to some people, I figured out that we want to address both the what and the why, because as guys, as men, we always focus on the what, like what to do. But I think women, maybe I'm wrong, but in my experience, women always want to know the why. Well, why are we doing this? So for me, I signed up to pay off all my debts, right? I had credit card debt and this car. I didn't own this car when I first started driving. The bank owned it, and I had a car payment on it. And so my what was, all right, I'm gonna drive and pay off all this debt, pay off all this credit card debt. But the why was, well, I don't wanna have any car payments so I can have money to do things that I wanna do, to travel. So all my income, I'm not giving it away. When I first signed up, I was working a lot. I had 2 jobs and driving rideshare. So yeah, let me just get all into it. I hope that makes sense with the what and the why. Basically, this rideshare YouTube channel, the Rideshare Hub, we focus on both the what and the why, because I think both are equally as important. I mean, you can make all the money in the world, but if you're just going and blowing it on whatever, or if you're driving a brand new car and your car's depreciating in value, you know, we like to focus on both. So, okay, so let's just get into it. The quick story. I hope you guys like these videos where I just kind of sit down and chat with you guys. But basically, this was about a year ago, a little over a year ago. I was trying to be an actor. I guess is the easiest way to put it. I was not an actor. Well, I guess technically you can call yourself an actor without even acting, but whatever. I'd done a few little things here and there, nothing huge at all. A couple commercials, a couple online stuff. It's not like I was on movies or anything. So I was trying to be an actor, and I was paying for classes, acting classes. I was paying for my demo reel, headshots. Headshots are like 350 bucks. I think mine were at least that, plus editing. It's like 400 probably total. My demo reel was like 1,000. It actually came out really great. And then classes are like, what, 200-300 bucks a month, something like that. Nothing crazy, but you know, it does add up. At the same time, I was just like working, I think I was working as a photographer, I believe. Yeah, I was working as a photographer. So I, you know, bought a camera, whatever. I think I actually paid for that in cash from a previous job I had as a photographer. And then I got a gig at a nightclub and a day club, which was great because they were paying me good money to shoot at these parties every single day, and it was consistent. I was actually like the official photographer for a nightclub in San Diego. But the problem was that I was basically going out and meeting all these DJs and artists, you know, shooting for big DJs, celebrities, you know. Shout out to Dylan Francis. I met Dylan Francis during one of the photo shoots. I don't know if he would remember, but I like went up to him and I was like, Dylan, and he was like, because we were all backstage and stuff, and I think he thought I knew him, but I didn't, and it was just kind of awkward. But maybe one day him and I will laugh at that. But anyways, so I would meet these people, and then we would also go out. So I would shoot, do my work, you know, collect my money, whatever, and then afterwards we would go out and, like, you know, everyone's buying drinks and stuff, and everyone has a table. Usually everything's free, but you know, then you meet people, then you go out with them, you know, separately. So I meet a girl, then we would go out and we just drop. You know, you want to live that nightclub lifestyle. That's what I was doing almost every night, going out. It was not weird to go out and spend 300 bucks on drinks or on a table, or $1,000 or whatever. You know, when you're making a lot of money, you're spending a lot of money. But I was like, I didn't know where any of my money was going. I was just putting on credit cards. I was transferring money on credit cards. Sooner than later, I found myself with $3,000 in credit card maxed out, $2,000 in another credit card maxed out. Then I had bought this car, which was 5,400 bucks. I bought this car for $5,000 and plus tax. So I got a loan for 5,400, you know, $0 down, classic. And then, and I'm making payments all the time, making payments, and, you know, doing acting too. Like, so that's just, my money is, I'm not keeping any money, I'm not saving any money, probably like 20 bucks in my bank account. You know, all of it's on credit card, and I'm just swapping around money, you know, balance transfers and all that stuff. And then I started listening to this guy named Dave Ramsey. All of a sudden, I think I was looking up, I think after a while, oh no, I remember, it was this day, it was the same day. I tried to get money out of my bank account, and I didn't have any, so I did an advance on my credit, which is, there's like penalties for that. Like, your credit card is not good as cash, but I made it into cash, and when you do that, you get charged a lot. But I was like, whatever, I need the money for something, and I did that. And then I asked for a credit increase on my credit card, and they declined me, and I was like, shoot, this is not gonna work out long term. I need to fix this. So I think I typed in financial something, you know, financial help or podcast. I think I went to the financial podcast, and I found this guy named Dave Ramsey. It's called The Dave Ramsey Show. I can just show you really quick. I actually was just listening to him right now on my way to where I am right now. This is the guy, Dave Ramsey, as you can see. And I started listening to him, and he is all talks about getting out of debt. You got to get out of debt. If you want to build wealth, get out of debt. Your first baby step one is build, you know, save $1,000, okay? Save $1,000 emergency fund before you pay off any of your debts. Then your baby step two is pay off all your debts, smallest to largest. Credit cards, car payments, student loans, medical debt, whatever. Car leases. Get out of all that stuff. Then baby step three, save up 3 to 6 months of expenses. Start investing your money, saving for retirement. Baby step four is 20% on down payment on your house, I believe. Then, you know, pay off your house, build a kid's college fund, all that stuff. But so I started listening to this guy, right? I was like, shoot, I need to figure out a way to make extra money. So I quit the photography thing. Well, I think that ended because it was just the summer. It's like day club, nightclub stuff, summer parties. Then I went and I found a normal job, like at I think I worked for Nike. I think that's what it was. I worked at Nike, and then I started listening to this guy, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drive rideshare as well. So I started to pay off these debts. And I had a goal. I said, all right, I'm gonna focus just on one credit card. I'm gonna pay this one off as fast as I can. I'm gonna try to get it down. It was 3,000 bucks. I tried to get it down. I think I got that thing down in a month. Then I had 2 jobs. I worked part-time during the day on one job. Then I worked on Nike, like on the weekends, and then I drove rideshare. So that's what I was doing. I was working probably 60 hours a week, which for me is a lot. I don't like to work. I don't know if you guys know me, but I'm pretty lazy. I'm a pretty lazy guy. So anyways, I was that's how I started. And then I paid off my credit card debt, paid off the first card, then I was like, all right, I cut up the credit cards, paid the first one off, then paid the second one off. Then while I was doing that, I was applying for better jobs as well, because I always want to have a backup plan. You know, try not to rely on ride shares exclusively. Then I found a job that paid me $16 per hour, and it was 37 hours a week. So then I finally started to kind of increase my income a little bit more, and I scaled back on the on like, you know, I quit the other two jobs. Still doing the whole rideshare thing. Paid off this car that last summer, I believe. Yeah, I paid it off this past summer. And then all of those credit cards, car payments are paid off. Now I have to pay off my student loans. So yes, I am still driving rideshare. That's on my next goal. I like to set goals, steps, you know, that to how to achieve it. Like I said, my what, that's my what is paying it off, but why is so I can build up my wealth. If I'm paying my student loans off for the next 20 years, you think I'm gonna be able to get wealthy? No, all my money's gonna go there. I'm trying to pay it off, work really, really hard right now, pay it off so in the future, I can just receive all my money. It's like an investment right now. I'm much better off paying off my debt than investing in the stock market right now, or in mutual funds, or in my 401k. No investing, pay off all my debt. Then I have a huge income because I'm not paying anybody. You know, I use gig mobile, $12.50 a week. I'm trying to lower all my payment costs. Does that make sense? So in the future, I will be able to afford to travel, do nice things. But right now I'm just working super, super hard. You know, because right now I do not have financial freedom. You know, I'm still paying my payments, still paying off my debt. But I guess the reason I've titled this video, How Uber and Lyft Paid Off My Debt, is because they helped me pay off my credit cards and my car payment. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed listening to me. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, where I'm at right now, and where I'm going. Let's do this journey together. Let's tackle debt together. Join the ride. If you guys want to start listening to the Dave Ramsey show, I think that would be awesome if we can all get on the same page. I understand people have different financial philosophies, but it would be cool if we could all kind of, you know, be on a similar understanding. So when I do mention him, you guys do understand, you know, the baby steps and everything. But if you want to, you know, do something else, I really don't mind. But I think it's cool because some of you guys have already started listening to him since I brought him up. So yeah, it's called The Dave Ramsey Show. You can find him on YouTube or on the podcast app. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.